What's happening, Pisces? We're going to do a reading for April of 2020, and it will cover your sun, moon, Venus, and rising signs. It will be a money forecast, and it will cover your worldly possessions and your finances and the different opportunities that are going to come to you in April. So, we're going to start with the Archangel Power Deck. Okay? We're going to get the overall energy from this deck. We're going to get the different opportunities that are being presented to you, and we will end with the result. What perceptions and information can you take to really help you next month and the month after? So let's see what we got for Pisces, the water sign Pisces. Sun, moon, Venus, rising. What spiritual insight can we gain into their physical wealth? Alright. Overall energy for you, Pisces, is the Knight of Michael. Interesting for you because the sword energy is very, you are an intuitive creature. You are someone who is led by their emotions, by the feelings that they feel, the intuitions that you have, and you're led by your emotions more than anything. Pisces wears their heart on their sleeve, and it's just a quality that they embody. It's not something that can be unlearned. It's just a part of you. And in this month, I feel there's going to be more assertion, more diligent, committed behavior to really understand logical situations, right? And use your logic over your emotion. You've dealt in emotion for so long, being a Pisces, that eventually there becomes a shift where you realize that analytical logic has a part in this life as well as does emotion. And to balance your life out, you are now experiencing more logic and you are more reasoning with the behaviors and the situations that are happening around you. So if you feel this way, Pisces, don't feel alarmed. It's just a change that is happening within you to really understand and grow, right, as an individual. The different opportunities that are being presented to you, we have the King of Gabriel come out, and the King is a very strong energy, right? Fire sign energy. Another fire card comes out, a fire energy comes out, and then so it's definitely helping you push forward, right? Using your emotions and your intuitions, not so much as fear-based guidance where you don't feel comfortable in certain situations, so you navigate out of them. You are sort of using it as a passion, as a fire for a purpose to move forward, right? And so it does show that in order to adopt that type of fire-like mentality, you have to sort of abandon some of your water-like mentality. And so you adopt more air energy as well, and sword energy, logical energy, passionate energy. Water energy is more go with the flow. Right now, you are sort of pushing against, and when there's friction, there is instability, right? And instability causes growth. Muscle, you have to tear down a muscle for it to repair and grow back stronger. That's how the process works, and this is happening right now in your life. As far as the result, we have the Three of Gabriel. Prosperity arising from wise planning. Take the next step. Optimistic plans turn out as expected. Another fire card. So, Pisces, a lot of fire energy in the month of April. You are pushing for success. Most Pisceans, it's a maturity level that they reach when they start to understand themselves deeper, and they are no longer willing to just go with the flow and be okay, right? And live day to day. There are those Pisces that wake up, that become tuned in, tapped in, turned on, and they understand life. They understand the source that calls them, and they act upon it. And that that overarching intuition that guides them is ever more powerful than the other signs. And when it's led by passion, it is very powerful. And those few Pisces that wake up and push and learn how to adopt these other elements into their life will live a more complete life. Now let's see what we have for the overall, which is the Knight of Michael, which is forward movement, logical behavior. All right, so this is the same cards from the last one. I don't want to do that to you guys because I didn't shuffle this, sorry. I want to give you the fresh, what it is, because those were the same three cards from the last reading. Okay, so let me get these shuffles in. I want to make sure that I get the proper cards out that were meant for it. Alright. Knight of Swords, Knight of Michael, same cards, right? So it's double influenced. Very powerful. You're moving forward. You're using your intellect. You're seeing sudden changes happening, and it's regarding, we had this come out, this was one of the cards. I reshuffled because it was one of the cards from the last reading I did. And I didn't shuffle the deck, right? So this comes out again. Very important that you're chasing your goals. You're chasing financial well-being. And this is good for you, Pisces, because you've lived a life of contentment, of okay with day to day, of just going with the flow and living in happiness. So you know how to embody happiness already. You know how to be happy with nothing. And now you're moving into a stage where you're accumulating, and you're learning to be happy with. If you can be happy without, you can be happy with. But it's still a learning process. And death right here. So ultimately, the learning process of how to accumulate, to be involved, to enjoy what you receive, and to just not merely exist. Yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you, Pisces. On the money opportunities for you, it says keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. So with this death card coming out, even though I had a brain fart recently, it means that your intellect is going to take over. Your logic is going to take over, and you're going to let the emotional side of you subside for some time to really adopt this new energy and then integrate it within yourself. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Leave the details to others. Experience that leads to success. So the King of Gabriel comes out, right, for your opportunities. And we have the Temperance. We have the King of Pentacles, and we have the Queen of Cups. So this shows me balanced energy for Pisces. Queen of Cups, stable, feminine, emotional energy. Stable, male, logical energy. And temperance. So I see a foundation that is laid for you. I see that you have bigger plans than what you are experiencing currently. I see that you are trying to expand your life with those that you love. I see balanced energy. I see you integrating with different parts of your being that you've ignored in the past. A lot of professionalism. So to sum this up so far, we have the Knight of Michael, time to move quickly, choose logic over emotion, sudden changes. We have you moving, using your logical brain more so than your emotional. Letting your logic guide you. So what does that do? That takes you out of being reactive to everything that happens around you and to being a pawn in society. So you're now thinking for yourself. You're now moving towards something that you believe in, right? So death occurs. With death, there's always rebirth, right? Eternal life is in our existence. So we have the King of Gabriel come out for your different opportunities. And it's begging you to keep your eye on the big picture, to not focus only on the finances and what you are going to get out of this. Figure your self out, and that you're integrating different parts of yourself, and that your balanced energy. And this couple right here, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, is a foundation for you guys to communicate, for you guys to build upon, and for you to build this life that you desire. So there's a foundation left for you, built for you. You built it, he built it, she built it, together. You guys built it. So the Three of Gabriel is the three. 1 + 1 = 3 equals something new. And the new is your prosperity arising from wise planning, optimistic plans, going for it, like the sailing across the sea, finding new land. It's about being on the leading edge, experiencing life in that light. With the Knight of Wands, the Star card, and the Chariot. So you're pushing forward creatively, moving towards what you seek. The Star card is someone that seeks out a purpose in themselves that keeps them motivated. The Chariot comes out. The Chariot is you on this ride whether you like it or not, and you can make it good for yourself, or you can self-sabotage it, and it is your choice. But the foundation is laid. There is the Star, the Chariot, and the Knight of Wands, and a decision to ultimately live optimistically and go for it, or to just be reactive from your day-to-day emotions. Alright, well, Pisces, that's your reading. Sorry, that was a little bit all over the place. I'm going to put out another reading for you in the month of April, and you might be able to get some more clarity on that. That'll be a spiritual reading. This is a money forecast for the month of April. If you enjoyed, please like the video and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. As always, God bless.